Thanksgiving is a slasher movie directed by Eli Roth. Now, I need to admit that I'm not the biggest fan of this director. I've seen The Green Inferno and nothing else, so didn't know what to expect going in, but it seemed like a fun time. I'm a huge fan of slasher movies, and so is my friend, so we decided to go on Friday night. This one is about Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts. Is a small town, I guess, or somewhat of a small city that loves Thanksgiving. That's like their thing. However, a sort of riot at a store on Black Friday causes some tragedy, and 1 year later a man dressed up in a pilgrim sort of outfit with a mask and an axe starts butchering people that were at the riot, and that's sort of the interesting sort of plot of this movie. I need to say this movie was a blast. It's Eli Roth, his first slasher movie, I believe. It is a homage to 80s and 90s slashers, also those thematic sort of themes of slashers. You know, if you've seen New Year's Evil or Valentine, My Bloody Valentine, you know, any of those movies that have a sort of holiday, this movie definitely leans into that. But it also has, you know, the whodunit mystery of Scream. It's got some motifs from the Friday the 13th series. So if you're a fan of slasher movies, you're going to like this movie. We're mostly focusing on a group of teenagers who were at the riot and survived. However, you know, the town tries to forget what happened, and they're all into the consumerism, and someone's coming after them. So there's a thrilling mystery in whodunit because there's so many suspects and so many different, you know, red herrings and sort of, you know, motivations, and there's also some really gory kills, but it's a little bit campy too. The movie leans into the dark humor a lot too, the little bit of satire, but I really liked how the characters, they are cannon fodder, but they're not super annoying stereotypes. They're not cliches. You know, they do like to their social media, but that's sort of used sparingly to just show us that this is a modern story. However, you don't have the vapidness of like the TikTok generation. They're not overly, you know, one-dimensional, you know, stream while being killed sort of types. They're actually like teenagers that are kind of jerky. They all have different personalities. Some of them, you know, are different than others, and I really like that. And there's a lot of characters to dig, a lot of really great production values too. I really enjoyed Thanksgiving. Eli Roth has sort of made something very special. It's a love letter throwback to 80s and 90s slashers that's really balanced. It's fun, it's silly, it's violent, it's well acted. I like the story, I like the mystery. This movie's firing off on all cylinders, and I give Thanksgiving a perfect 10.